We've had a month and a half's break from Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, and in that time I've realized something. This show's got more problems than George Sr.'s heart and things need fixing. Let's be honest, nobody really wanted to leave Medford, but the chance to return through a spin-off felt like Mimo winning big at cards. However, 3 months after it started airing and opinion is mixed. It's not a total dud, yet it's still missing the charm of the show we've had to leave behind. The foolish decision to kill George means we can't go back to what we once had, and a sitcom with an ungodly laugh track and near-nothing storylines only reminds us of that. However, there's a way for the new TV show to win the Nobel Prize of Storytelling, totally a thing, but it will take some tough love. If Georgie and Mandy is willing, we can see it soar into 2025 by fixing these 5 things. Halfway through Young Sheldon Season 6, Mandy's mom, Audrey, was introduced as a physically distant yet ever-present villain, and it's been a big old slog ever since. Sadly, we're only part way through Georgie and Mandy, and so far it's been the same old story. To a certain extent, you have to sympathize. Being told your daughter is pregnant by a lowly stranger who also happens to be a teenager isn't an easy pill to swallow. But narratively, we've come so far since then. It's getting boring to watch Audrey play into the same grudges she's likely held for a few years now, and if anything, it makes her look like a bigger baby than Cece. What new episodes could benefit the most from is Audrey growing up and taking some accountability. Granted, there are some small signs she's becoming less toxic. She was by Georgie's side when Cece said her first word and subtly acknowledged when he did the right thing. Still, we need to see some serious character development now, for everyone's sake. Sorry, Dougie Baldwin, but this one grinds my gear the most. If CBS wants to get Georgie and Mandy up to Sheldon's standards, they need to get rid of Connor altogether. That sounds harsh, but by this point, we know he's been brought in to do a bad impression of everyone's favorite boy genius Sheldon. Sadly, Connor has all of the quirks and none of the charm. He's adding absolutely nothing to each episode's storyline. Instead, he's taking us out of the moment and making us question everything he's doing. Perhaps he'd be happier at a college of eccentric musicians. Perhaps he'd be happier working on the Jay Leno show after their strange bromance was revealed. Whatever it is, we need to ditch the driftwood.